Namaskaram, welcome. We will begin in a moment. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being on time. See how many people join us live. And if you are watching the recording, welcome as well. We've got another minute or two before we start, so feel free to do whatever it is you need to do to be present in this ritual space for the Scorpio new moon. So we will be starting seated and then shift into movement. So feel free to prop yourself up so you're comfortable, have your journal close by. And if you've got your cards, have them close by as well. And if you don't have any cards, no worries, as I'll be pulling cards on behalf of all as well. Give everyone one more minute. See if they join us live, maybe a little late, and then we'll begin. Namaskaram and welcome to this Scorpio new moon embodied ritual. So during this intentional gathering, you'll experience a rejuvenating and somatically informed restorative yoga practice to nurture your nervous system, clarify your vision, and plant seed intentions for your future self while tuning into the deeper wisdom within your heart and your soul during this Scorpio lunation. So this embodied ritual includes astrology insights, intentional journaling, questions, and a tarot reading, followed by a slow-moving, somatically informed yoga practice inspired by the water element. We'll be completing with a guided meditation and self-massage before surrendering into the healing, calming waters of Shavasana. Someone's just trying to log in to Zoom. Okay. So for this session, you'll need a yoga mat, an unlit candle, writing material, a deck of tarot cards. If you don't have any, I'll be pulling cards for you, massage oil, and any props for a restorative yoga practice, and a blanket for relaxation time at the end. I'm going to send this person the link again so they can join us. Welcome, Sky. Welcome, Nina. All right. Someone's just having issues logging in. I'm just going to send them the link again and we will continue. Okay. A Scorpio lunation highlights transformation and a deep calling to follow our primal instincts. The Scorpio archetype is the alchemist, the detective and the survivor, dwelling in the shadows and thriving in the depths of the psyche while recharging desires and the potential for profound personal rebirth, shedding of the old and stepping into the new. This new moon potentially brings volatile energies. It seems that some things are being turned upside down and on their heads. There may be some challenges we need to deal with or a sudden change to navigate. We may not know whether we're coming or going, but from this uncertainty, we can give birth to a new way of being. So we just need to be patient. Welcome, Jules. So let's pause, connect with your candle. You're welcome to close down the eyes, just removing any external distractions and just tuning into anything that's arising for you in this moment, what's churning in your heart, what's churning in your soul, what this scorpionic lunation is highlighting for you, or what it is revealing for you. The veil of illusion has been pulled away. So we just honor and connect with the lessons and the blessings from this lunation. And when you feel ready to, you're welcome to light your candle. And lighting the candle is like symbolically welcoming in the emerging new light of this new moon time. And as you light the candle, connecting with your intention like a spark to a flame, igniting its purpose with clarity and intentionality. It's like the flame itself is a reflection of the flame in your heart, the flame of desire, the flame of transformation, the flame of passion, the flame of truth. the flame that's connected to the flames of your ancestors. Just welcoming in the new beginnings, the flame that we offer all that we have shed and are shedding to be dissolved and return to the earth like ash. So then we are able to rise like a phoenix, renewed, replenished, and reborn. So Scorpio season is always a descent into truth. This is the time of year when shadows surface and transformation begins. Nothing stays hidden. This particular season feels heavier because 6 planets are retrograding at once. And as we know, retrogrades slow everything down and tend to push unresolved emotions to the surface. And the Scorpio archetype really amplifies this inner pressure. So the culmination of this result is a powerful, unavoidable confrontation with the truth. As so many planets are retrograding at the same time, our defense system has softened, and any raw feelings can arise, making us feel drained and really overwhelmed. This is the first stage of metamorphosis. So I have 3 separate journaling questions for you, and each one is related to astrological wisdom that I'm sharing with you. And so the first journaling question is, what part of your life right now feels like it's ready for a deep, long-lasting change or transformation, about to metamorph into something else? Similar to a caterpillar becoming a butterfly, it needs to build the cocoon, dissolve completely, and then expand its new wings to crack open the hard outer shell and branch out into the world once more. So I'll put this first journaling question into the chat so you have it there. So what part of your life right now feels like it's ready for deep, long-lasting change or transformation, about to metamorph into something else? So no need to think about it too much, just allowing the stream of consciousness to guide the way as you are writing what comes or journaling what comes. If you imagine that you're a caterpillar becoming a butterfly and you're just, you're feeling that instinctual primal urge of just really needing to change your reality, change your skin, change your form, change your beliefs, your way of doing things and being out in the world. Just 30 more seconds here with that question. You're welcome to always come back to it. The Scorpio season for some can feel like the dark night of the soul, or a total shedding of what can no longer continue or be sustained. This ending birthed brand new beginnings, and there is no going back. This season urges you to face the deepest layers of your inner world. You are finishing a cycle you've carried for years. What shifts now has the potential to reshape you forever. So the question here is, what is shifting for you right now? Where are you no longer able to unnecessarily hold up or sustain because it's not serving you anymore? Put that question in the chat as well. So what is shifting for you right now? Shifting, changing, transforming, transmuting. And where are you no longer able to unnecessarily hold up or sustain because it's not serving you anymore? It's actually weighing you down more so than serving you. Once again, no need to think about the answer too much. Just put pen to paper and let it flow. Just 30 more seconds here. So during this new moon in Scorpio, the light is switched off. There is something about darkness, the absence of light, the absence of stimulation, of external cues. The absence of light removes distraction and sharpens our ability to see the things we cannot see when the light is on. So in darkness, when everything is clamoring for our attention, it stops, crowding our space, and we see what truly matters. The last journaling question here is, what are you seeing clearly now that the lights have been switched off and there is nothing crowding your space or pulling your attention away? Once again, that question is in the chat. So what is the darkness revealing to you at this time? And once again, you can always come back to these questions, spend more time on them. The Scorpio season presents a powerful opportunity to choose to do shadow work before these hidden energies create chaos. And in doing so, we free ourselves to build our intentions on a really sturdy foundation. We become the phoenix rising from the ashes of the fire we started with our own two hands. So we're going to pull a card related to that last line about we became the phoenix rising from the ashes of the fire we built with our own two hands. And I'll be using the Kali Oracle deck. I felt is very apt for this Scorpio time. If you have your own cards, you're welcome to connect with them now. If not, I'll be pulling a card on behalf of all. And the question I'm simply proposing here is, how can we support ourselves during this time of transformation? So how can we support ourselves during this time of transformation? How can we support ourselves during this time of transformation? Split the deck and see. Okay, so there is Kurukula. Kurukula. All right, let's see what she means. So Kali in all of her multiple forms. Kurukula. All right. Kurukula. She is vibrant red, pulsating with the feminine power of enlightened activity, infusing our hearts with her capacity for sacred sorcery. She conjures and creates. To receive the divine inheritance of blessing and support for sacred fulfillment, certain karmic conditions that resonate at a lower frequency need to be cleared away. The lesson is to release, to receive. Kurukula symbolizes a time of rapid movement on your life path and freedom to attract what you need and what you want. However, you must be willing to let go of negativity and that which does not belong in your world. The Kurukula is a shamanic folk goddess who is adopted into the spiritual traditions of Hinduism, Buddhism, and Kurukula is one of the Kali Nityas, the medicine goddess of the waning moon cycle, a powerful sorceress, enchantress, and conqueror of enemies. Hers is the realm of magnetism and charisma, spellcrafting, and the power of attraction. She has one face, 3 eyes, and 4 arms with skin that is deep red. In Tibetan Buddhism, red is associated with the power to attract and the power to subjugate negative energies. Her hooked sword represents her semi-wrathful nature. She can magnetize or repel as needs be, overcoming negativity in all dimensions and every direction. She's revered as a beguiling yet potentially ferocious emanation of the otherwise serene goddess Red Tara, with her short fangs exposed and an expression somewhat between friendly and fierce. And her 3 eyes, she sees all and frightens away that which causes trouble, while attracting that which enhances joy, bliss, and sacred passion. So this card was pulled on behalf of all for the question of how can we support ourselves during this time of transformation. And her message is, the lesson is to release, to receive. She symbolizes a time of rapid movement on your life path and freedom to attract what you need and what you want. However, you must be willing to let go of negativity and that which does not belong in your world. Kurukula. So the key to this transformation lies in our willingness to stay present with whatever is arising. When emotions surge, when old patterns surface, when fears try to take the wheel, Return to your breath. Return to your body. We return from this grounded place where we can work with whatever is showing up for us rather than that which is being swept away by it. Okay, so let's transition into practice. I'm going to take the card, put it on my little altar, which is just above the mat there. And we will start seated. So feel free to get comfortable on your mat. In your comfortable seat, you're welcome to prop yourself up, a bolster, block cushions, whatever you need. So you can be in easy cross-legged, Sukhasana, or hero's pose, Vajrasana. Let's bring the hands to Svabhava Mudra. Thumbs connected, fingers spread, resting on the heart. And closing the backs of the eyes as the gaze turns inwards. Just enjoying a few regular breaths here, in and out through the nose, to land, to arrive, to humbly introduce yourself to this new moon time. Humbly remind yourself and send your prayers and your intentions into the emerging light. And from here, let's come into Agni Mudra, interlocking the last three fingers, thumb and index connect, resting them on the heart. So here we have our own weapon of consciousness. The Kali being the goddess of meaning. Kali means time, so she is the goddess of time. She comes for you when your time is up. She helps you transform when it's your time to change, to move, to let go, to surrender, to rise up. So we connect with her in our practice today. As we inhale, the arms rise along Sushumna Nadi to the heavens, and exhaling, the arms come forward and down. Inhaling, arms draw in and up from the heart, through the throat, to the crown. And exhaling, forward and down. It's like we're releasing all that no longer serves us, clearing the way. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling steadiness, clarity, unwavering attention, unwavering presence within your breath, your body, your mind. Beginning to exhale through the mouth here. And again, inhaling. Inhaling. Inviting in the Pranava Om now. We inhale. Arms rise along Sushumna Nadi, uniting the earth with the heavens. Om. Inhaling twice more. Oh. Oh. Last round in silence, internalizing the vibration, blessing your muscles, your tendons, your bones, your ligaments. We rise up, drawing the hands along the thighs, around to the sacrum, pressing down to rise, heart towards the heavens, opening and exhaling, reaching the arms forward, coming into Anahata. Heart lowers, belly lifts. Inhaling, drawing the hands back along the thighs, circle around the sacrum, lifting the heart, opening to the emerging light of this transformative moon, and exhaling, reaching the arms forward. Anahata. Last time, coming up, opening, and exhaling, Anahata. Pausing here for a breath or two, connecting forehead to the earth. Shifting, forearm plank, shoulders over the elbows, lifting the knees, extending the heels away from the crown. Tapping into your strength. Hips come down, opening the heart. And exhaling, chin to chest as we bow to our inner fire, the heart lotus. Inhaling, head lifts, gazes to the sky, softening the jaw. And exhaling, bowing, chin to chest. As we inhale the fragrance of our tender hearts. Inhaling. And exhaling, pranam, palms touch forehead to the earth. Gentle sway with the hips from side to side. Releasing any unnecessary holding along the spine, your sacrum. Inviting in fluidity. So the Scorpio archetype in Western astrology is related to the sacred churning waters. The water in your body, the water in the ocean, the waters in the rivers, the streams, the lakes, the deep depths. Enjoy an exhalation through the mouth here. Planting your seed intentions into the depths of the ocean. And as your inhalation returns, hands slide underneath the shoulders. Cobra wave here, palms flat or fingertips as we climb up through the spine. And exhaling forward and down. Twice more, moving slowly and consciously and only coming as high as feels good in the body. Last time. And from here we press back onto hands and knees, toes tuck under. We lift the hips back and up into Adho Mukha, stretching out the backs of the legs. We inhale, heels lift, rounding the back body. Exhaling, heels lower as we soften and surrender. Twice more, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Feet together, left leg slowly rises to the sky like a scorpion tail. And exhale, slowly lowering that left foot next to the right. Right leg rises, reaching back and up like that scorpion tail. You can bend the top knee. And exhaling, stepping the foot between the hands. Back knee down. Heart open, gazing to the sky. We exhale, Ardha Hanuman, drawing the hips back, straightening that wonderful front leg. Exhaling, bending the front knee, looking up, gazes to the sky. Drawing the hips back. Exhaling. Slow, conscious movements. Honoring any sensation in the body. The rising of transformation and change. We inhale, Agni Mudra. Arms draw in and up along Sushumna Nadi from your base, through your heart to your crown, rising up. Now, sword of consciousness, exhaling, arms come forward and down. Inhaling, drawing in and up. You always have padding underneath the back knee if you need it. And exhaling. Shedding, freeing yourself of the old. Last time. And we exhale all the way forward and down. Hands come to the inside of the front foot. We ground the back heel. And from here, we flow the arms along the mat, all the way over the left leg. So if you can't see me, just trust my voice. Or you can always position your mat long way so we can see each other. So we're over the left leg now, drawing the heart forward and up, gazes to the sky. And exhaling, hips draw back, straightening that wonderful front leg, Ardha Hanuman. Bending the front knee, shifting forward, gazes to the sky, opening. And exhaling, surrendering. Inhaling, opening. And exhaling. Bending the front knee, coming up. Coming forward, interlocking the fingers, Agni Mudra, gathering your strength, your intention from the heavens, from the earth to the heavens, through Sushumna Nadi. We have our weapon of consciousness here. And exhaling, arms come forward and down. Inhaling, gathering in and up. Padding underneath the back knee if you need it. Exhaling. Releasing, letting go. Sending gratitude to what was. And exhaling, hands come all the way forward and down to the inside of that left foot. Opening the heart. Grounding the back foot. And from here we draw the arms from the back of the mat to the front, over the right leg, stepping back into plank, knees down, drawing the hands back along the mat to the thighs, up over the thighs, around the sacrum, lifting the heart, opening. Coming up, Anahata. Pausing here, forehead or chin. Coming through, forearm plank. Just for a breath or two, remembering your tenacity, your ferocity, your courage, your strength. Hips come down, opening the heart and sphinx. And exhaling, bowing to the wisdom of the heart, bowing to the wisdom of that which you see when the lights are turned off. Inhaling, spine rises, gazes to the sky. And exhaling, hands underneath the shoulders. Cobra wave, palms flat or fingertips climbing up through the spine. Exhaling forward and down. Adding in some fluidity, some spontaneity, some sahaja, so you can roll one shoulder and then the other. Staying low to the earth here. We're rising up a little higher. You feel like you're navigating and swimming through those deep scorpionic waters. And exhaling pranam just for a breath or two. Pausing. Exhaling through the mouth. Hands slide underneath the shoulders. Cobra wave as we climb up through the spine, pressing back onto hands and knees, toes tuck under. As the hips extend back and up into Adho Mukha, downward facing. Inhaling, heels lift, rounding the back body. Exhale, heels lower as we soften and surrender. Twice more. Feet together. Left leg to the sky, extending back and up. Like a scorpion tail, you can bend the top knee. And slowly left foot to meet the right. Inhaling, right leg rises. Bending that top knee, your scorpion tail. And Samana Vayu, coiling in, stepping that foot between the hands. Opening the heart here. Gazes to the sky. Inhaling, we exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Just one cycle here. Bending the front knee. Opening. Rising up, gathering our weapon of consciousness, Agni Mudra. Arms rise, a long Sushumna Nadi from the earth to the heavens. Exhaling, the arms come forward and down. Releasing the arms as they come around behind you. Hands to the sacrum. Opening the heart here. Steadiness at your base. Rising up with courage. Opening the heart. And exhaling. Ardha Hanuman, folding, straightening that wonderful straightening the right leg. You can walk the hands around to the right. Coming through. Bending the right knee, shifting forward, opening the heart. Grounding that wonderful left foot, hands to the inside as we flow the arms from right to left. Over that left leg, back knee down. Heart open. Exhaling, Ardha Hanuman. Bending the front knee, coming forward. Emerging. Heart lifts. Rising up, gathering. Agni Mudra, our weapon of consciousness, our sword. Arms rise. Exhaling, releasing. Letting go. Pulling back the veil of illusion. The arms come all the way down. Interlocking the fingers behind you or hands to the sacrum. Lifting the heart. Opening to the heavens. Welcoming in the emerging light. That transformative power. And exhaling, releasing. Ardha Hanuman. Inhale as you lift, walking the hands over that left leg all the way round to the left. Walking back, hands either side of the left leg, bending the front knee, opening the heart once more. Grounding that back heel, hands to the inside as we flow the arms now from left to right. All the way around over that left leg, stepping back into plank. Knees down, drawing the hands back along the mat to the thighs. Drawing the hands up the thighs. Let's bring the left hand to the sacrum as the right arm draws forward and up, supporting the back of the head, leaning into the self, softening the jaw, tasting the Amrita, the sacred nectar of this new moon cycle. What is coming? And releasing. Anahata, coming forward. Inhale as we rise. Drawing the hands back along the mat to the thighs. Changing sides now. Right hand to the sacrum. Left arm draws forward and up. Supporting the back body, the back of the neck. Opening here, just coming as far as feels good in the body. Tasting the Amrita of transformation. Coming up. Ardha Hanuman. Sorry, Anahata. I'm obviously going off with the fairies here. Resting on the forehead or the chin. Mercury's having its wonderful way with me. Coming forward, forearm plank. Hips come down, opening the heart. Exhaling, bowing, releasing, chin to chest. Inhaling the fragrance of your heart as we draw your head forward and up. Looking at the heavens, hands underneath the shoulders. Cobra wave or Sahaja Bhujangasana, so rolling the shoulders. Staying low or coming a little higher. Opening and exhaling, folding. Twice more, optional to Bend the knees and include your scorpion tail, your mermaid tail, your whale's tail. And exhaling out. Meeting with the right shoulder, the left shoulder. Therapy for the spine, this fluid movement. And then as you feel complete, lowering down into a pranam just for a breath. Exhaling through the mouth. Remembering your intention, your prayer, your wish, your affirmation, your offering, planting that seed intention deep into the scorpionic waters. As you're ready, hands slide underneath the shoulders. Rolling up through the spine, feeling the support of the earth beneath you as you rise. And shifting back onto hands and knees, toes tuck under. Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Pulsations here as we lift the heels round the back body. And exhale, soften and release. Twice more. Feet together, left leg to the sky, extending that left leg back and up, bending the top knee, opening your scorpion tail. And exhale slowly, left foot to meet the right. Right leg rises. Bending that scorpion tail, coiling it back and up. And then knee to navel. Stepping that wonderful foot through the hands, back knee down. Opening the heart. Drinking in the sublime mystery of the darkness. Just before the light emerges. As you rise on up, gathering your Agni Mudra, your weapon of consciousness. Connecting the earth with the heavens as we rise. And exhaling, the arms come forward and down. Releasing the hands. And locking the fingers or hands to the sacrum as we open the heart. And exhale, we fold Ardha Hanuman. Inhaling, lifting, walking the hands over to the right side. Back through center. Bending the front knee, opening the heart. And from here, we turn the left foot to the right and rise on up into a low Viratu. Left hand to the right. We shave the crown of the head here. That's it. Twice more. That left arm shaves the crown. We place the hand on the hip, the hand on a block or on the mat, straightening that right leg as the right arm comes up and over, bending the top elbow, supporting the head, breathing into the side body. Releasing that top arm all the way around. And from here, we walk the hands to the right. Left foot turns to the back of the mat, hands to the inside here, opening the heart. Grounding that left foot as we flow the arms from the right to the left. Back knee down, opening the heart. From here we gather Agni Mudra, from the earth to the heavens, traveling through Shushumna Nadi, all the way up over the crown, reaching beyond, piercing consciousness. Exhaling, hands come forward and down. Releasing the hands either interlocking behind you or hands to the sacrum as we open. Drinking in the emerging light of the moon, the light of transformation. And exhaling, folding, Ardha Hanuman. Inhaling, lifting, walking the hands over to the left. And back over that left leg, walking the hands forward, opening the heart. Right foot turns to the left, raising up into a low Viratu. Right arm to the left. We shave the crown of the head. That's it. Twice more. Last time. From here, this right hand comes to the hip, to a block, to the mat. Reaching that left leg away as the left arm comes up and over the crown, bending the top elbow, supporting the back of the head. Opening here. Releasing that top arm as we walk the hands to that left leg. Bending the front knee, opening the heart. Grounding the right foot. Flowing the arms along the mat from left to right. Stepping back into plank. Knees come down. Drawing the hands along the mat, over the thighs. Circle around the sacrum. Opening the heart. From here, you're welcome to stay here or bringing the hands to the heels, chin to chest, looking forward. Breathing. Optional, arcing the head back in Ustrasana. Peaceful back bend. Rising up, Ardha Hanuman. Forearm plank. Staying connected to your inner fire. The fire of transformation, the fire of desire, the fire of passion. The fire which turns the old into ashes. Inhaling, heart lifts, opening. And exhaling chin to chest as we bow, we soften, we let go in humility. Inhaling, heart lifts, gazes to the sky. As we exhale, hands underneath the shoulders coming through our spontaneous fluid flowing cobra. Rolling the shoulders, bending the knees, staying low or coming up a little higher. Swimming through those deep, dark depths of the scorpionic waters. The churning, the swirling, the tidal pull. Exhaling, pranam, palms touch, forehead to the earth. Letting go completely. Gentle sway with the hips from side to side. Exhaling through the mouth. Planting your seed intention deep into the fertile darkness. As your inhalation returns, hands slide underneath the shoulders, pressing down to rise your back bend. Shifting back, making your way to a comfortable seat. So from here, you're welcome to be in what we call double pigeon. So the shins are on top of each other. You can also be in easy cross-legged if that feels better for you. Alternatively, you can also be in Gomukhasana. Yeah, so the knees are on top of each other. You can also elevate your hips here if that feels better. But we're staying with our foundation, our hip opening. As we inhale, the arms rise and lift. Feeling that Agni Mudra, our weapon of consciousness. We exhale, the arms come forward and down. Releasing the arms as they open into Prana Mudra, mudra of the life force energy. And drawing the arms down, forward, right arm high, crossing the elbows, bending, backs of the hands connect or wrapping the arms around as we lift the arms. And exhaling, drawing the elbows in towards the heart. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Releasing the left arm and drawing that right arm across. Releasing that arm a little and drawing it across. Working with the shoulders. The arms rise, left hand takes the right elbow, right hand comes behind the heart. And then we release the right arm as it comes down next to the right hip, arcing over to the right. Bending the left elbow, supporting the head, breathing into the gills, breathing into the ribs. Reaching that left arm, nice. Reaching the right arm, no, left arm. Both hands come round to the left. And repositioning the feet so we can simply lift the hips, spiral round, take a seat. And so now the opposite leg should be on top. So you may be in your double pigeon. You may be in your easy cross-legged with the legs switched, or in Gomukhasana. That's it. So propping yourself up with pillows or blocks, whatever you need. We inhale, arms rise. Agni Mudra above the crown. Piercing the heavens with your weapon of consciousness. Allowing the light in. The arms come forward and down. Releasing the arms as they open into Prana Mudra. And exhaling, releasing the arms down. Left arm high, right arm under, bending the elbows, backs of the hands connect, or wrap the arms around. Lifting. And exhaling, elbows in. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Left arm. Right arm takes the left across. Releasing that left arm. Drawing it across. Twice more. Stretching out the shoulders. Lifting up. Right hand takes the left elbow, left hand to the back of the heart. Left arm rises, it comes down next to the hip. Right arm to the sky, arcing across. Bending the right elbow, supporting the head, breathing into the side body, into the gills. And this right arm comes all the way around across the body. Arming up. Beautiful. So my left leg is on top. So we're going to swing that left leg behind us as we come into La Pigeon. That's it. So setting yourself up, if you need props, support underneath you, please take care of that. And from here, you're welcome to have two blocks either side of you if you need them. But from here, we're going to walk the hands back, press into the earth or the blocks and lift the heart. And exhale, folding forward. Inhaling, climbing up through the spine, hands on blocks or the fingertips rising up. And exhale, we fold. Inhaling, coming up. Optional here, bending the back knee, taking the foot with both hands, pressing the foot into the hand, or simply arcing back. An extra breath. And exhale, folding, resting on the hands. You may rest on the forearms on a block. Or maybe you don't need a block, you can come down. Optional, flaring the elbows and resting the forehead on the mat. Breathing life force energy, consciousness, compassion into the fire in the hips. You can exhale through the mouth at any time it gets a little too intense. Just 3 more breaths here. Exhaling through the mouth, releasing the old to welcome in the new, stepping through that portal of transformation. Inhale as we rise. Leaning to the right as this left leg comes forward. Crossing over. The right side, hands come to the right. Lifting the hips, spiraling back around. So the right leg is on top now. And from here, we swing that wonderful right leg behind and come into La Pigeon on the other leg. That's it. So setting yourself up with blocks, props, cushions, support, whatever you need here. Let's inhale, walking the hands back, opening the heart, lifting up out of the hamstring attachment. And exhale, we fold. Inhaling, lifting up. You're welcome to have the hands on blocks again if you felt that was supportive for you. And exhaling. It's time as we rise on up. Optional, catching the back foot, pressing the foot away. Or hands on the mat or blocks, opening the heart. Extra breath here. And exhaling, releasing, coming forward either on the hands. You can have a block underneath the forearm. Maybe you don't need the block. Optional as well, flaring the elbows, coming on down. Exhaling through the mouth. Letting your exhalation fuel the fire in your hips, the fire in the heart, the fire of desire, the fire of passion, the fire of awareness, the fire of intelligence, the fire of transformation. On your next inhalation, pressing yourself up, opening, Shifting to the left, swinging this wonderful right leg over, both hands to the left, lifting the hips, spiraling around, staying close to the earth. And let's extend the legs out in front. Beautiful. So from here, we inhale, arms rise, palms touch, Agni Mudra, the arms come forward and down. Inhaling, the arms rise from the roots to the heart, to the crown. Make space as we exhale and twist to the left now. Elbow to the outside of the left leg, looking over that left shoulder. Both sit bones are even on the mat. Inhaling forward and up. We still have our Agni Mudra, our sword of consciousness. Twisting to the right now, left elbow to the outside of the right leg, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling, rising up. Releasing Agni Mudra, palms facing up like an offering as we reach forward. Hands can rest either side of the leg, on the shins, around the ankles. Palms facing up. Chin to chest, rounding the spine, coiling in, closing down the eyes. You're also welcome to support yourself here, perhaps having a block underneath the forehead. You can also be laying on a bolster. And with the eyes closed, just remembering that which you wrote about, that which is most clearest in the darkness, that which is revealing itself to you when all the lights are out. Just surrendering into the restorative qualities of a forward fold. Feeling into that caterpillar metamorphosis. Feeling the inner fire which you've stoked with your own hand. Fueling that fire with your breath. With each exhalation, continue to offer that which is weighing you down, that which is no longer serving you, that which is old. Just allowing all of that to be composted or kindling for the fire. Just allowing it to alchemize, to churn and burn, to crackle and pop. and to be transformed into ash. All the warriors, the Hindu gods and goddesses, their battleground is completely covered in ash. And the fires of transformation, the fires of renewal, the cremation fires. And that ash is so powerful and so potent that the devotees will cover themselves in this ash and perform pujas and ceremonies, celebrations. So in a moment, we're going to roll on up out of this forward bend and use our oil to anoint ourselves like the ash from the fire of awareness, the fire of transformation. So let's exhale through the mouth. Slowly rolling up through the spine, rising up renewed. Pausing here with the spine between the heavens and the earth. And as you're ready, finding your massage oil, or you can also just use your awareness. So the devotees, for example, the Shiva devotees that you see, especially in Varanasi in the north, where I was recently last month, they have often 3 stripes on their forehead, on their upper arms, their lower arms, across their chest, and around their kidneys. And then, yeah, down the legs as well. And they wear little lungis, or not, and carrying a trident. And so with our oils, with our anointing of ourselves, it's allowing that to be intuitive. So really allowing your, giving yourself permission to anoint yourself in those places which feel most, they would benefit the most from this anointing. Yeah, it could be an injury, could be stuck energy, could be whatever it may be. Yeah, you don't necessarily need a specific reason, but just intuitively you're called there to place some of this ash, the oil, and place some oil in your hands and rub it together, inhaling the fragrance of the oil, the fragrance of the ash. You can begin. Maybe there's heaviness in your head, so you can anoint some oil across your forehead. Here it's very much symbolic of the third eye, cleansing your lens. There's also the throat, breathe, or coming across the throat, the index, middle finger, and ring finger, cleansing your palate, your vibration, your communication. The upper arm, the lower arm, the kidneys, adrenals. And of course you can go down the legs if you like, but just closing the eyes here and just allowing your body to guide you to where this anointing, to where these oil, to where this ash can be most beneficial for your body right now. Transforming any aches and pains into places of freedom, fluidity. Could be an old injury, a new injury. Touching yourself with loving kindness, with compassion. Of course, you can spend as long as you like here. And when you feel complete, setting yourself up for our final relaxation together. So you're welcome to prop yourself up, pillow, cushions, bolster, making a little relaxation nest for yourself. I know some of you are moving towards winter. You're welcome to use an eye pillow, put on some layers, a blanket. Making any adjustments you need to. Separate the feet, separate the arms away from the body. Receptivity in the palms of the hands, receptivity in the soles of the feet. Enjoying some regular breaths in and out through the nose. Closing down the eyes, removing distractions. Just tracing the breath as it enters through the nose, descends down the back of the throat, swirling round at the heart. Gathering with it anything that is no longer aligned with the heart, with the navel. And exhaling, emptying out, offering it to this portal of transformation. This time of renewal, this time of letting go, this time of complete surrender, slowing down. Like you're laying down in the ashes of your former self. And perhaps begin to send gratitude and thanks to the former parts of yourself which you're leaving behind, which you've outgrown. Ten more breaths here. On your next inhalation, one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Connecting with your power center and your center of compassion. Breathing into these two areas. Remembering your intention, your prayer, your wish, your affirmation, your offering to this emerging light. Beginning to deepen the breath, gathering all those parts of yourself back, all the parts of yourself which are renewed, which are replenished, which are aligned with who you are moving forward. Beginning to invite in movement to your fingers and toes. Giving yourself a beautiful stretch, waking up like a caterpillar, expanding its wings and breaking free of the cocoon. Hugging in the knees and rolling to one side. Pausing on your side for a breath or two. And gradually making your way up to a comfortable seat. Hands in Anjali Mudra, prayer position in front of the heart. Arms rise over the crown in Jaya Mudra, Mudra of Victory. Exhaling with an Om as the arms open. Deep inhalation. Om. Whispering Shanti or peace as the hands come back to the heart. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Palms touch, fingertips lightly touch the forehead. 3 words of gratitude for the fertile darkness, these transforming times, and for the mystery that awaits. Namaste. Welcome back, beloveds. Thank you so much for joining me. Wishing you peaceful emergence as you begin to spread your wings. Rise on up out of the ashes like a phoenix. Branch out of the cocoon like a butterfly. Such a joy to share this with you. So as we complete and say goodbye, you're welcome to unmute yourself, share anything you'd like to share, or just wave, send out prayers. Bye, Sky. Lots of love, Nina. Thank you, Maria. Bye, Jill.
Bye.
Bye, Mama.